To be standing here and introduce my friend and Ohio's Governor, John Kasich.
I mean, there's really not too much more to add. I was surprised at the side of this room. We were a little bit late because in addition to figuring out who's going to benefit the most, I got a first-round draft pick for basketball next year. How'd I do, Tommy? Not bad. Look, he said it all. We have done everything we could possibly do in Ohio. We've got the way to finance this. We've put the tolls in there, and the governor will get this worked out. I've said all along, I think Governor Beshear is literally one of the best governors in the country, and we have to make sure that the people who live up here in northern Kentucky, the business leaders that understand this, they have to engage. Look, we're not going to have any trouble figuring out how to share things. Nobody's interested in getting a leg up on anybody else. I'll write them a check if we have to out of our state treasury to make sure that we have a balanced situation. We don't have time to fool around with that. So I would say to the business leaders across Kentucky and my friends in Ohio, we have some of them here today, that we work with these legislators who have, for whatever reason, some of them, without any question in my mind, operate with blind and extreme ideology, are stopping real progress. Now, let's think about this for a second, what he said. So this thing's going to cost us $7 million more a month. Okay, he and I could get this all done. We could start working on here tomorrow if we could get all this through. Okay, so it costs us more money. The road's not as safe as it ought to be. I mean, let's just face facts. It's been labeled one of the most obsolete structures. Now, is it going to fall down? No. But as Greg Murphy told me today, you know, sometimes concrete actually falls off this bridge. How would you like to be under the bridge? So it's not so safe. It's crowded, and it's a roadblock. And it's a roadblock for Ohio, it's a roadblock for Kentucky, and it's a roadblock for America. Now, we're willing to do whatever we can do to help on this. And we've been plugging away on this for a long time. But at the end of the day, he can't force a group of legislators who want to put their heads in the sand to go forward and do something that needs to be done. He needs help from all of you. And I'll do anything I can do. I mean, you know, on the way down here, I was saying it'd be interesting if we put I'm very good with debt clocks. It's how I did it in '97 to get us towards a balanced budget. Maybe we ought to have a cost clock on that bridge, that every month that goes by, it adds more cost to this. $400 million over 5 years. We can't afford to have that. So we need your help with the folks that have been difficult to deal with. But I tell you something, I have no doubt that the governor will get this done, because he's very, very good governor. He knows what he's doing. He's smart, but he does need other folks' help. In terms of the federal government, I watched a repeat of the 60 Minutes show on Sunday night, and they asked a question about infrastructure. And as the speaker pointed out, when Democrats controlled the whole Congress, they couldn't get an infrastructure bill through. And now that Republicans control the Congress, it has to be done in the context of tax reform. And then maybe money will be found, okay? I was there for 18 years. Pray for me. And I kind of know how it works. And I would love for this money to just come in here. Then we'd have more money for more projects, and we would love that. If it happens, we will be thrilled, and I'll be able to do more in Ohio, and the governor will be able to do more in Kentucky. But if you cannot just wait on Washington when you have a problem like this. I want our families to be safe when they cross that bridge. I want the cost to be as low as they can. And, you know, the governor did say one thing that I think is a lot of things here, but one thing that particularly stands out. If we can figure out a way to scrub this project down and have it cost less, I mean, are you kidding? It would be fantastic, but we have to be realistic. And so, you know, the thing, I used to be a legislator, And haven't we noticed around our country that it seems as though a lot of times that legislators make speeches? I used to be one. But they don't, at the end of the day, they don't have to answer the bell. We have to answer the bell. We have to produce the results. But we can't do it by strong-arming everybody. But you can. You can get out there and start talking about the critical importance of this. Families are safer, costs are lower. We're contributing to the growth of the United States of America. Got to get this done. So, Governor, whatever, we'll move forward on all this, and it's going to get done, folks. Every time I come down here, I got one of these reporters say, oh, you know, when's it going to get? It'll get done. It will get done.